10:30 in the morning right now. Check out this beautiful omelet that I crafted. Look at that. Just soak that in real quick. Got an omelet, bowl of cereal, start off the day right. And what else? What else? You got an omelet too? Wow, you already plowed through that. Thanks for waiting. But gonna go ahead and eat this for breakfast. I've written down what I have to do today. I have a lot of stuff to do. And fun fact, I always write every single thing I have to do for the day and also my goals till the end of the year, every single day. Kind of like a great way to keep yourself in check. I've recently been doing that for the past few months and I can honestly say it really did change my life. But anyways, that, and that, and this.
And me.
And that. So currently on my way to the gym right now, and I was gonna pick up the camera and vlog my day because it's already 4 p.m. I was really just at like a tech center doing homework, and well, not doing homework, I was literally just editing videos and almost got 2 videos edited. I think it's a personal record in around like 4 or 5 hours getting 2 videos edited. That's crazy. Usually it takes me around like 4 hours to edit a video. Depends on how much editing is done. But I forgot my camera at my girlfriend's house, and I usually never forget my camera anywhere. So yeah, that happened. So I couldn't really record much, but not much happened. Don't worry, you didn't really miss out. But got a lot of new stuff going on in terms of training. I'm switching things up and I can't wait to talk to you guys about that, which I'm gonna talk to you about that once I get to the gym. I'm gonna go ahead and drive and focus on this right now. Actually about to put some gas in my car, then head to the gym. So we're gonna do that, and then I'll talk to you guys about everything in terms of what I'm gonna be doing with my training and how it's gonna completely be changed up. Alright, so got to the gym around 15 minutes ago, did around 5 minutes of cardio to warm up, and then I just did my first 2 sets of bench press. I'm about to do my top set, gonna do 235 for 5+ reps. So starting off my workout, of course, with bench press, and with what I was saying in the car, I'm switching things up, guys. I'm completely switching my split just because I felt so bored, to be honest. Like I've been doing the push-pull leg split for, I would say around almost 5, maybe 6 months from now. I remember I started right before winter break, which is around December, maybe like late November. And to be honest, I'm not getting that fire, you know, that push when I first get into the gym. And I'm just not really excited for my workouts anymore. It got very repetitive, and also I'm starting to plateau, you know. My progress is moving really slowly. And for me, when my progress is moving slowly, you know, for weeks on end, my bench isn't changing, my compound lifts are kind of staying the same, I'm hitting PRs not very frequently, it's time for things to change, you know what I mean? One thing, if it's been working for a few months, maybe a few weeks, and it doesn't for a long period of time, you have to change that. You know, you can't just sit there and expect things to change. I've been changing my nutrition around a little bit, been eating more, yet that's not been helping, so I need to switch things up. I think I really need to shock my body a little bit. So here's my new split. So starting off from Monday, it's gonna be 6 days in a row, like usual, as I did with push-pull legs, but what I'm gonna do starting Monday is chest and arms, and then Tuesday comes, gonna do legs, and then Wednesday, gonna do back and shoulders, and then I'm gonna repeat that, and then have one off day on Sunday, and then just like that. So chest and arms, legs, back and shoulders, repeat, off. And then my first three workouts, obviously chest and arms, legs, back and shoulders, are gonna be my A workouts, my first ones of the week. And then I'm gonna have, again, those 3 same workouts for the splits, except they're gonna be B workouts. So they're gonna have different exercises. However, of course, the compound lifts are gonna stay the same. And that's pretty much what I'm gonna do, guys. I'll go ahead and kind of take you along through this workout. So stick along, and I really hope this kind of brings that new, not even just like constant progression in the gym, but kind of brings my fire alive, gets that kind of excitement back in the gym, because that's what's most important to me. You know, I don't just train for the results, I train because I love to. You know, this is my passion, this is what I love doing, it makes me feel great. So once I start to get bored, it's time to switch things up. Anyways, gonna go ahead and do my top set bench press, and let's get started. What's going on, everyone? Back at it again with another video voiceover. I'm actually recording this in the business building of my school. I figured why not? There's like nobody here anyway because it's Friday, so I thought why not change the scene a little bit. But anyways, let's talk about this new split / workout, and I finally freaking did it, guys. I feel like I finally created the perfect, most optimal split ever. And usually when I start a new split or create myself a new training program, I feel like there's just one little thing wrong with it. You know, it's not always perfected 100%. Like my last push-pull legs one, it was great, it was awesome, I made tons of gains on it and made a lot of progress. However, it felt like I wasn't giving enough attention to my arms, and it also, the push days just felt too much. It felt like I wasn't progressing enough with my pressing movements because I had way too many, way too many compound lifts with like incline benching, bench pressing, shoulder pressing. I wasn't making enough progress on my pressing movements due to that fact. But anyways, let's just stick to talking about this chest and arms workout. I'm gonna talk about kind of the new split later on towards the end of that video, but check it out. As you guys can see, most of the exercises stay the same. Obviously, I haven't really changed much at all, but I did include the incline bench press right after my bench pressing. I haven't done the incline bench press in months, guys, and I was hitting 205 pounds for my first heavy set. I'll do three total sets, one for 4 to 6, my second and third one for 6 to 8. But I hit 205 for 3, which by the way, it's been a few days, so I've already ran through a few days of the program, and I hit this workout again, hit 210 pounds on the incline bench press for 5 reps the other day. So I'm already making crazy amounts of quick progress. And then after that, I went to my first compound bicep movement of the day, which was alternating bicep curls, and I was hitting 55-pound dumbbells, and I hit that for 5 reps on each arm. And you guys can look back, I'm a little behind with the commentary right now, but I think that was some pretty damn good form as well. So my arm strength has literally increased big time. So after I do that, I move on to my tricep next, which is the close grip bench press. And like I said, it felt so much easier now that I'm eliminating so many pressing movements because I'm just doing chest and arms. So essentially, I'm only focusing on like chest and tricep, and one compound movement of each. And that's just so much better in my opinion than doing it how I did it with push, and especially with reverse pyramid training. This has been working so much better. By the way, these last 2 arm exercises, you guys are already used to seeing this, but what I do is just superset them with my chest and arms workout. It A, makes the workout much more intense, which feels great, and B, gets you out of the gym a lot quicker. This workout took me 1 hour and 15 minutes max, and I was taking my time a little bit, and the pump was insane, best pump I've ever had in my life. The intensity was crazy, and these are also a movement that I've recently added, the overhead dumbbell extensions. Love doing those. And now I'm doing 2 sets at the end of cable flies. On my second chest and arm days of the week, I'll do dumbbell flies, and then my first chest and arms day of the week, I'll do cables, just to switch it up a little bit. 12 to 15 reps for 2 sets, little extra hypertrophy on my chest. So that's like 8 total chest sets for the workout. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. Please go ahead, try this workout, try my new split. Even if you're more of a beginner lifter, you can still run this, just do less volume, do less sets, and it'll work perfectly for you because these are all key movements. And here, you can tell, had a crazy freaking pump, had to show it off a little bit. Anyways, like the video, hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you in a bit. So I just got done with my chest and arms workout. I'm not gonna talk about this workout too much. I'll talk about it a little bit more towards the end of this video. But all I can say right now is this is the biggest pump I've ever had in my freaking life. So I got home, hopped in the shower, and now I'm back in the car. I'm actually headed to my girlfriend's house. Not her apartment, her actual house. She lives around like 15 to 20 minutes away from the university we both go to, which is really freaking convenient because we're always going over there, and her mom spoils the hell out of us, makes us good meals all the time. She's actually making gluten-free enchiladas right now. So I'm headed there to try out some gluten-free enchiladas. I've never, let alone even had enchiladas in general, so I'm actually really excited. She's always making us good food, so there's nothing more that excites me than food, let alone gluten-free food, especially good gluten-free food. I'm sure a lot of you celiac disease people can feel me on that, which probably there's no celiac disease people who watch my channel, maybe like 1% of you guys, but yeah, hopefully you guys can relate to that. But anyways, I'm headed there right now. I'm gonna have a delicious post-workout meal, so see you soon. So I'm back at my girlfriend's apartment, and my night has consisted of gluten-free enchiladas, which were absolutely incredible, by the way, and these Halo Top ice creams. Today's the first time I've ever tried these things, and they're absolutely incredible. 240 calories for this entire thing, and 60 calories, a gram of fat, and 10 grams of carbs, and 6 grams of protein for every single serving. That's freaking crazy, and they taste really good. If you're someone like me who's not used to the taste of real ice cream and, you know, real sweets, then you're gonna love these because they taste like the same exact thing to me. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about my new training split real quick and discuss my workout before I end this video off. So I'm just so excited to start this, guys. Today was literally like one of the best workouts ever, especially coming back from a few consecutive days of shitty lifts. It was just so refreshing to come back to this and even come back stronger. I was like 5 to 10 pounds heavier on all my lifts for my arms, and everything just felt overall better. And the way I set up the split with chest and arms and legs and back and shoulders, I set it up perfectly to how it matches with my reverse pyramid style of training. Before, with push-pull legs, it kind of felt contradicting to do reverse pyramid style of training with that split, just because by the time, let's say I'm doing shoulder press, right, on my push day, I'm already kind of worn out with my bench pressing. So I really wasn't coming in to the lift as strong as I possibly can, and that's the whole style of reverse pyramid training. You want to come into every single lift as strong as you possibly can. And I don't know if I discussed this or not in the voiceover, by the way, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but the way I set up my exercises are going to be perfect. I'm going to be going into every single lift as strong as I possibly can, even something like arms, you know, something more hypertrophy based. I'm coming into that strong because the way I'm setting muscle groups together have nothing to do with each other. So I'm coming in strong. I think I'm going to make a ton of progress on this, and I'm just so excited to show you guys my workouts. And this is just something going to be refreshing to really show to the channel, you know, show my new workouts, because you guys already know all my push-pull leg splits, all my workouts. So I'm definitely going to be showing you all of the new split, all of those workouts for that. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, I got tons of epic content coming, guys. I'm filming every single day, you know, doing what I love, of course, and most importantly, sharing it all with you. And I want to thank you for joining me along my journey. And of course, thank you for watching. Please, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. Don't forget to comment down below. Love talking to every single one of you. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm whispering, by the way, in case you're wondering, because it's almost 2 in the morning. We're doing a lot of work. You guys already know the grind doesn't stop. So, of course, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.
You don't know